What is up, ACT drivers? This is Neil back in the gym here at the terminal. Got a lot of good stuff. As I've said before, I love the gym we've got here. We've got free weights, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. We're going to work on day 2 of our weightlifting program. For me, day 2 is chest. So I'm going to focus primarily on my chest. However, because it's a major muscle group, we're going to be working pretty hard on it. We're going to give it a break in between, and we're going to do some ab work as we go. Now, abs are a pesky thing that everybody wants, but it's hard to get. So what I like to do is throw a little ab work in almost every day in between other exercises so that I can knock it out while I go. And I get a lot of it done if you do it a little bit every day instead of taking one day and just crushing it. So we're going to start out with 3 real basic exercises. Now you can do these if you're a very advanced weightlifter or if you're brand new. It does not matter. All that matters is how you do them and how much weight you do. So the first thing that I always start out with is a good flat bench. Now, proper form is everything with all of these exercises, so I'll be showing you that. I want to go ahead and reiterate what I said last time. This is not a competition. You're not trying to outlift anybody, but also please check with your doctor. Make sure these exercises are appropriate for you. I can't see your body type. I can't see your physical condition. So you need to make sure that everything is okay before you engage in weightlifting. That being said, if you're good to go, then we'll start on chest day, day 2 of our weightlifting. We're going to start with a flat bench. I'm going to scoot out to the edge of the bench, put my seat on the seat, and then I'm going to lay straight back. I'm going to just kind of roll back nice and easy. I'm going to place the weights beside each chest muscle just above my shoulders. Arms about 90 degrees. I want to press up and almost bring the tips of the weights together. These are dumbbells, so a barbell, obviously, you're just going to push up. I want to have a slight pocket in my lower back. So let me show you what I mean by that. So as I lay back, I'm going to have a slight pocket here. I'm going to have a mild arch in my back. You're going to hear me talk about that a lot. You always want to maintain that athletic position, and this keeps you from hurting your lumbar and your lower back as you press up. So I'm going to grab the weight back, slight arch, feet apart, press up. Right to the tip of your chest muscle there, right where it joins your abdomen, and then press up. You can turn the weight slightly, that's okay, whatever's more comfortable for you. You want to keep your shoulders back, and you want to keep those elbows, you don't want them up like this. You want those elbows kind of tucked in. They don't have to be all the way in, but just nice and neat in there. Again, however much weight you can do to get 10 to 15 reps. We're just going to, nice and easy. There's your chest press. When you bring them down, you can raise your legs up and roll forward. If you can't do that, just dump the weights to the side, and you're good to go. That's exercise number 1 for chest day. Number 2, once you've done 3 sets of chest press, 10 to 15 reps, we're going to move to an incline press so that we're working our way up the chest towards our shoulder. Again, your chest has different muscle fibers coming in, so we want to break all of them down so it's eating up a ton of calories. Here's your incline. You're going to move your bench up slightly. You don't need a ton of incline, guys. I know a lot of people say, well, I've got to really crank it up. That's honestly in between even a little too much. You don't want to start incorporating your shoulders too much. And the more you sit up straight, the more you get your shoulders involved. So I also like to take the seat and raise that so I don't slide off the bottom, because that's me. And then I will grab my weights. I suggest that you grab your weights in a way that doesn't risk injuring your back. So anytime you grab your weights, I want you to squat down, bring them to your side, and stand back up. You're going to get on the bench. We're going to do the same technique we just did before. Roll back, weights up, arms in the same position, back in the same position, shoulders back. Press up, not out in front of you where you're stressing out your shoulders. You should not feel this pull on your shoulders. So back to your chest and press straight up. If you have a large torso, you don't have to come all the way down and feel like you're going to put the weights in your armpits. Now, some guys will hit their chest here, and that's okay. Back up. You want to feel this in the middle and the top of your chest. So if you turn the weight slightly, sometimes that'll help with some of your muscle fibers there. So again, 10 to 15 reps straight up. When you're done, this one's a little easier to get up from. Back off, set them on your legs, and there you go. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is a little more complicated, so I'm going to shut down the camera real quick, and I'll be right back.